So Pearl, a tough one to take in Talk Park. What are your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, gutted really, to be honest. We look back on the game now, we probably started a bit slow in the first half and came into the game, and then the last 30 minutes were, really good. We obviously got 1-0 up, we're in a good position. We come in 1-0 at half time, we're happy with that. Probably could have had one or two more, but look, you come in at 1-0, you're happy. And then we come out and look, probably just don't manage the game. That's the killer for us. Two really poor goals to give away. And then we're pushing as we always do in the second half, and it just wouldn't come. So look, it wasn't our day. Yeah, it's a tough one to take.
Does that give you a bit more motivation going back into league next week?
Yeah, definitely. Look, you come into the season, we've had a great run in the cup the last few years, as you know. We've been in a few finals the last few years, so it hasn't meant to be for us cup-wise this year in the All-Ireland or the FAI Cup. So, but look, you ask any team, any club coming into the season, league is number one, what you want to go for, and that's still in our hands at the moment. And look, this is a time as well, we stick together more than ever, coaches, staff and the club. You don't want to go out of cups, but if you do, okay, there's a bigger picture. There's a league there to be won, and we're in a great position, and that's what we have to focus on now.
Obviously a disappointing result, but you could hear the fans singing loud and proud today. How much did that help throughout the match?
Yeah, brilliant. Look, you know what I think of the fans, they're amazing. There's a great crowd here, and it always gives us a lift. We're obviously just gutted that we couldn't get the results for them, but look, our fans, they'll always stick with us through the good and the bad, and hopefully we can have better days ahead.
Next week we go back into a massive game against Athlone in the league. It feels like a must win at this stage with a couple of disappointing results recently. Will you attack that game any differently, or?
No, I think, look, we have to hurt this weekend. It has to hurt, and I'm a firm believer in that. You can't just lose a game and move on quickly. Tonight, tomorrow we'll hurt, and then Monday comes in and full focus is then on the league. We've no choice. There's nothing we could do now. It's gone. And we just have to get our heads right coming into Monday. A really good, positive training week, and attack the game on Saturday. We know on our day, if we play well, that we can, go and win any game. But for us, it's, go try win the game down that lone. But if not, don't lose it, because we're in a good position. It's in our hands at the moment. But yeah, look, full throttle now. We'll be going down to win that game.
As the captain of this team, does it change how you kind of try and motivate the group and rally the group together?
A little, look, you can see players are hurting inside. That obviously hurts me. We never like to lose, but when you see people upset and stuff, it's tough. But that's football. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and it's how we react now as a group. And we'll need a lot of the leaders now, and the whole group, the coaches, and all the players in the dressing room now, to not feel sorry for ourselves, to pick each other up, go again Monday, and as I said, into a positive week. At the start of the season, if you said that we'd be top of the table at this point, we'd have grabbed your hands off for us. So we're still there and a lot to play for.
That's great, Pearl. Thanks, Emil.
Thank you.